Hello and welcome to the SU100Y, a Russian tank, Tier 6, that I hate. It is a tin can with a gun. This tank has absolutely no armor and gets blown up real quick all the time. Although I must say I've had some great battles in it from time to time because of its gun. You can't tackle tanks head on in this beast. It is big, but it is paper thin. And on this particular map called Highway, we have a dilemma. Over here, as we crest this hill and looking towards the A1, A2 sector, normally you have some lights and mediums go into that corner and find some onrushing, equally fast enemy tanks, which, with a bit of luck, we can help destroy. If I'd have chosen to go the other way, down the J line and into the city, I would have got blown to pieces in a matter of seconds by any one of their top tier tanks. And the top tier tanks being the heavier tanks who rumble it on into the city and duke it out in a very brawling like fashion. So we're going to wait here for just a couple of seconds just to see who pops out. As I said, realistically, there should be any. There's the first one. There should be any tanks sticking their heads out, and they've just destroyed our advancing bulldog from across that A line. I can't see him. He's just at the very, very edge of my range, and I'll bet he can see me, so I'm going to be very careful. Take a shot just to see what happens. Absolutely nothing. Well, we squash some pumpkins. Like I said, this tank has a great gun, but is useless in close quarter combat. So there's absolutely no way I'm going to stick my neck out unless you want to see me get blowed up real quick. Look, they've already killed two of our advancing tanks because they're just waiting on the other side of that valley. See that bulldog down there, he got blowed up real quick. That Cromwell over there, he got blowed up real quick. Because they have a couple of tanks sitting out along that ridge line and those trees, just waiting for us to come in. Now take a look at the action, on mini-map down in the town. An awful lot of tanks duking it out. And in this particular case where we're sitting, we seem to have an awful lot of snipers. Tank destroyers like myself in this SU100Y, ready for advancing tanks. So let's go and give our friends over here a bit of a hand, because those sniping tanks will take. Doesn't seem to be any on-rushing action down that A line or anything to worry about, but it does seem to be something to worry about here in the city. So we're going to take a defensive position on this hill near our flag or our base, along with some of these two tanks here, the 8.8, they both should have gone into the town. They really, they're our top tier tanks in this particular battle, and they should have gone to brawl it out of the town. They're a tough tank to kill, and as a tank destroyer, they should have known to do that. Anyway, let me just show you what happens. Okay, we have no tanks left at all in the town. They have no choice. We might not have scratched them, but we certainly allowed them to get pummeled by knocking out their tracks and thus killed. And that's the only thing we can really now do, is take a defensive position and wait for them to leave that town and advance towards our flag, where pretty well I'm the forward defender here. There's one. Paper thin. Dead.